Let me know if you can't hear me. I don't talk very loudly normally.
We can't hear you.
Ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, a belated welcome to the wedding celebrations of my daughter Laura and my son-in-law Chris. For those who've not met me, I'm Malcolm, and I have the privilege for the second time this year of commencing procedures for the traditional Father the Bride speech. Thank you all for coming to celebrate the wedding. It's a pleasure to meet some of Chris's family for the first time, especially Chris's father John, and his sisters Carolyn and Emily. Unfortunately, Chris's mother is unable to be here because she is unwell. I'd also like to thank Laura and Chris on behalf of us all for organising this wedding and inviting us all to celebrate it with them. I must say I was very surprised when Laura told me last year she was getting married this year, especially after her sister Sam had also told me the same thing. Well, now that the day has arrived, I'm sure you'll all agree with me how beautiful Laura looks in her wedding dress. There again, I've always thought she was beautiful. I had suggested they have a joint wedding, but they weren't impressed with the idea.
I was all right with it.
It makes me feel very proud to be her father, as I've always been, and I'm sure her mother Lynn would agree with me. As most of you know, Lynn and I split up and I left home to live in Derbyshire when Laura was still a teenager. Although I believe it was a good thing for me to do at the time, it's also very hard to leave both Laura and Sam behind here in Norwich. But I've looked forward to coming home to Norwich to see them. And since Laura's had her own place to live, she's always made me welcome to stay with her. Lynn and I brought Sam and Laura up to help with their household chores. Old-fashioned idea, but at the time we never realised how useful it would be when we split up. Laura became quite independent even before I left home, finding a part-time job to earn pocket money while still at school.
What, Robbie? Robin.
As I said, I've always been proud of Laura. As a child, she was always well-behaved and polite to other people. Our family and friends were always happy to look after her when we were busy. I was particularly proud of Laura when she joined the school choir. It gave me great pleasure to listen to her singing. She still loves singing now, but it's just karaoke or more things.
Just.
But it's great to hear other singers say how good she is. I was also proud of her when, having first been a Girl Scout, she joined the TA. It's a mere coincidence there was mostly boys in these groups. But she did look smart in her uniform.
There aren't any pictures just before you get your hopes up.
Talking of boys, Laura has had a few long-term boyfriends. Not all to my liking, I might add.
She said long time.
But she has had times when she's had to bring up her daughter Shannon on her own. Now, having met Chris, she's obviously type, he is the man for her. And I must agree, he does appear to be the best of the bunch. Unfortunately, I haven't got to know Chris very well. It has felt a relatively short time that they've been going together. Because I don't come to know him as much as I like to. I do know that he looks after Laura very well. I also know that he's got very good taste, because he's just married her. Well, having married Chris, not only has Laura gained a husband, but she's also gained 3 stepsons, Cameron, Jaden and Riley. And when the boys stay with her, that gives them a family of 6 to look after. Her training as a childminder will have come in useful, even though she didn't take up as a career. Laura and Chris have recently taken on allotment, which is just as well with 6 mouths to feed, plenty of vegetables. But it's good that they've got something they can all enjoy doing together. Well, I'm going to cut my speech short because we're running late, so I'll just say.
I thought I was going to behave.
I hope Laura and Chris continue to have a long, loving and happy life together. And I'd like you all to stand up, raise your glasses and propose a toast to them. To Laura and Chris.
Laura and Chris.